Hi folks, Larry Winget here, back with another episode of Ask Larry Anything, the YouTube series where you can ask Larry Winget anything you'd like to know, and as long as your question is of general interest to most of the folks who tune in here, I would be happy to answer it. All you have to do is write me at info@larrywinget.com, and your question will go in this big stack. Again, make sure that your question is of general interest to all the people who tune in here, and I will be happy to answer it for you as soon as I can get to it. All right, today's question. By the way, I'm wearing this shirt. My son, the fashion designer kid, made this shirt for me. Isn't it cool? It's got this silver lame stuff and opposing checks and all that. It's very, very cool. I appreciate that. Here we go. Larry, here is my question. The world has become very polarized over our issues and problems. Boy, have we ever. People hold their convictions passionately and often with a lot of emotion. Gee, I can identify with that. I bet all of you can too. It is easy to just dismiss or disagree with someone on television or in a newspaper article, but friends and family are another story, aren't they always? What can I do to communicate in a positive way with people I really care about when I disagree strongly? I want to respect their opinions and feelings, but I also want to maintain my integrity if I feel I have enough reliable information to take a position on an issue. Boy, I love one thing you said, and I'm going to address your whole question. You've got a lot more to the question. I love what you said about when you have enough reliable information. People go out there and defend their position on something when they don't know why they have a position on it. They heard it. They heard some idiot on television say it. They heard Larry Winget say it. They heard Hannity say it, or O'Reilly say it, or Rachel Maddow say it. They don't know why they believe it. They just heard those people believe it. I get sick of those people, and I don't give them the time of day. Know what you're talking about and speak from some reference. Do your homework so you have some information. Let me keep going before I get derailed here. So many times people don't want to listen to the other side. In fact, most of the time I would add to that. I don't want to become one who is not open to hear another side and change my mind, but it seems that some of the people closest to me are unwilling to be open-minded. I don't want to just concede the issues which I feel are of enormous importance. Should I just not discuss those issues where I know there will be disagreement? Well, that is certainly one way to handle it. If you know there's going to be disagreement, you can avoid those issues. If those people are close enough to you and you care enough about them and you know that it's not going to end well, and you know that in advance that it's not going to end well, maybe you do just want to avoid the topic. Me, on the other hand, I kind of like to mix it up. And so I don't avoid many topics. I never compromise. You ask about in there about compromising. I never compromise my belief systems or my integrity, no matter what. I am quick to say, though, you have your convictions and I have my convictions, and we are never going to see eye to eye on this. I love you. I respect you. I am perfectly fine disagreeing with you, but it might be time for us to move on to something else. Now, if they are a good person, they will say, you're right, and that's what you will do, is move on to something else. If they aren't willing to accept that, well, then you're going to have to make a decision of whether that's going to be one of those people you're going to exclude from your life. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Whether you're going to exclude from getting into that sort of a situation or that kind of confrontational conversation and be friends at another level, you're going to have to make some hard decisions. It's usually best to know going in. I have people that I hang around that I know it's just going to be better for everybody concerned if I just stay away from certain topics, because we are not going to get along. They know that too. So we just don't go there. And I still love them and respect them, but it's just better on everybody if we don't go there. And both of us know that in advance. Now, these are people who are smart people, and I like to mix it up with them. But we both know it just wouldn't be the smart thing to do. I think the real message, though, of this is that we hold our convictions tightly and passionately, and we come from a place of honor and integrity and respect for the other person, and we know what we're talking about based on the fact that we've done some research and we are at least slightly educated. But it also comes from, I just wrote a new book called Grow a Pair. It comes from having enough of a pair to stand up for what you believe in and not being willing to Set aside what you believe in just to make another person happy. Please don't do that. If you can't talk to them about it, that's fine, but never compromise your beliefs to make another person happy, because then they are the only person that's happy, because you have compromised. You have compromised what you really believe in. Don't ever do that. Listen, I like this question. It's a tough situation. I know it is, especially when you're related to these people and you're around them a lot. But it's a valid question that all of us face from time to time. Thanks so much for writing me. Again, write me at info@larrywinget.com if you have a question.